I know.
Ready to just stand right here or whatever works for you? Yeah. Or just stand behind the. Okay. Mike, I greet you. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for having me and allowing me to be here and be present with you guys. Just like to excuse myself to all the older folks that are in here and that are online as well. If I talk beyond you or above you, I excuse myself in that fashion. That's what I was told by my elderlies and medicine people, that that you have to excuse yourself if there's older folks older than you that you talk or explain or present. You try to do your excusing before you present. So with that, I just like to say thank you for Escalante National Monument. If I'm correct, that's how you say it. But this is the first time that we've joined San Juan Southern Paiute Tribe. I was on the tribal council for maybe about 2 terms, almost 2 terms. This is only my 3rd month off of tribal council. So by the time I got off of the tribal council, we got on board, and Kevin was there to present, as well as other colleagues of his, presenting over and over of what needed to be done and how we could collaborate with them. And that's how we joined, with all you guys' help, to be here, to preserve and to protect. So I'm a member of the San Juan Southern Paiute Tribe, like Kevin said. And then I reside. I didn't even know I was this close from home. Like drove all the way around, and I was like, Navajo Mountain. That's where I'm from. Northeast base of the mountain is where I'm from, and that's where the family resides. All the community that I am here with, or that I reside with, live at the base of the mountain. So like I always say, and I've been saying, Navajo Mountain and these parts of the regions, back before the Long Walk, back before anything was recognized as federal or tribal lands, the state of Utah always considered the southern portion Paiute strip lands. Paiute strip land from western Utah corner all the way into the eastern corner of Utah towards the Colorado state line. And so many miles from the state line of Arizona upwards was considered Paiute strip land. Those are Paiute Aboriginal territories, homelands of ours. And then on top of that, the state of Utah recognized these areas as Paiute strip land. And from somewhere along the way, after all the cases of, Fort Sumner, Long Walk days, and then afterwards, the federal government actually covered all of the Paiute strip land to the point to where now you see Navajo. Navajo, we were, San Juan Southern Paiute Tribe, other Paiute tribes were actually covered with a big carpet, is always what I say. We've been covered by a carpet. Now we're integrated or intermarried with Navajo. And now a lot of Navajos, they consider us as Navajos as well, just because of most of the tribal members actually are bilingual, San Juan Paiute as well as Navajo, because Navajo are our neighbors. So we have to collaborate with them, talk with them in their own language, but we usually use our own language as well. So with San Juan Southern Paiute Tribe, if you see it over on the right-hand side, you see baskets. Those are what we make. We're basically a basket making tribe. We're well known for our basketry, as well as some of the things that we do Like I said, this is only my third month off of tribal council, and now I'm getting back into basketry. So if you guys are signed up for basketry for tomorrow's little workshop that we're hosting or that we're gonna have tomorrow morning, I would gladly have you guys, attend it. Get to know what we have. So Escalante, not only Escalante area, but some of the areas that are national parks or national monuments, like the Green River areas, Moab areas, some of them are state parks, national monuments. There are federal parks as well. Some of these areas, back in the days before they were created, we collected sumac. Sumac is the material that we utilize. We collect those sumacs in these areas. And then some of these areas are being bulldozed down to the point to where next thing you know, you see buildings. It's heart-wrenching to me. For the time that I've been on tribal council, it's maybe about 7, 8 years, a good 8 years, I would say. From the time that I last set foot on these grounds where I used to collect with my mom, just like a couple of weeks ago, I set foot in Green River and Moab area. Couldn't find any. Didn't get as much as we used to get. No, we used to get like truckloads. Now it was just like that much that we collected, which is heart-wrenching as of right now. And thank you for all of you guys' partnership, preserving and protecting. And some of these areas, like I said, are being bulldozed down, or any other infrastructures that are popping up. I know that the federal government's all into infrastructure, building new parks, whatnot be, but all of these protections of watersheds and public lands, which helps us. I know that basketry is a dying breed in our tribe. There's only a handful of us that know how to make baskets nowadays. And then on top of that, it's sad to see, a lot of these tribes are actually not making baskets no more. I've been told and asked to come out to some of the tribes out there and host and sponsor some of these workshops that we have. Basketry. Having to teach them from the collecting, splitting, all the way up to the finishing part of making the basket. So with that, I'd like to thank all of you guys, National Monument, the Escalante National Monument, and all other agencies, and then all federal and state agencies, and then you as well, partners, and then all of the people that live here. I mean, it's been ages. It's been years. When I was younger, when I was maybe about 18, between 18 and 21, I remember blazing down through this highway, going all the way up to Salt Lake, and I was like, oh my gosh, it really changed. This whole place really changed to the point to where I was like, where is this lodge at? Where are these guys relocated at? I mean, I could, see this place, and this was maybe the only place that had a big building, and now you have all these buildings across all over coming up. And then on top of that, the one thing that I was so like leaning on was my cell phone. And this morning I was talking to Kevin, I was like, thank goodness my cell phone's alive. But other than that, thank you. Hopefully, not hopefully, but we will all have a good day, as well as the days that are coming on to us as well. We will have a good day, a good week, a good month, a good year, and progressing to what we're achieving. May we all achieve our goals in accomplishing all of the things that we're trying to do, preserving and protecting the lands. Because these are not only Aboriginal lands to tribes, but it's lands to everybody. Where we can all trek, where we can all hike, where we can go see, instead of having to see buildings, oil rigs, whatsoever. I mean, this is pristine to me. Even though, like I said, back in the days, there was hardly anything, but now there's buildings popping up, but that's only along the roadways. But when you look over beyond, those all are creators' creation. And I'd like to thank all of you guys partnering in preserving and protecting. Thank you.